Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mark Shelf Space, and I'm back with a box of books here from DCBS. Stick around after the intro, and let's see what's in here. Alright, welcome back. So this is another box of my bi-weekly pulls. They are a few days late this week. Got stuck at the FedEx Center for a few days longer than normal. I don't know what was going on, but not a huge deal. I'm just glad they didn't get lost. Because then I had to go back, figure out what I bought, probably reorder it all, and it would just be a pain. Alright, so we got 2 stacks of books here. Like I said, it's just all new stuff. So let's open it up and see what it is. Alright, first book is Non-Stop Spider-Man number 2. So I read the first one of these last month. And I mean, it was okay. I wasn't overly impressed with it. Joe Kelly writes it. I think, I've read some of his stuff in the past and I thought it was okay. But this kind of was off to a slow start. So I hope it picks up. I mean, it says Non-Stop Spider-Man, It started out slow. And we'll see what happens. Alright, next is Batman Urban Legends number 2. So I read number 1, last month, and I thought this was actually pretty good. So it's like an anthology, different tales written by different people. And I liked it quite a bit. So I'm going to pick these up and I think this is monthly. So, yeah, I don't know. If you like Batman, I definitely recommend checking this out. I thought it was pretty good. Next is Children of the Atom, number 2. I don't know if there's a couple of these in here or not, but number 1, again, this started out kind of slow and terrible. The ending, I mean, it was okay. I'll buy a few more of these, see how things progress, but I wasn't really that impressed with it. And I don't know why the heck I bought this variant cover. This looks like a knock variant cover. Generally not a fan of his faces. I don't know. That's interesting. Next is Darkhawk number 1. So, I never even, back in the 90s, I never even read Darkhawk. I remember having the trading cards and I thought he was kind of a cool character. But I never actually read any of his comics. But I know a lot of people push him in his Darkhawk, first appearance. They push that in the Facebook groups really, really hard. But anyways, I'm curious to see how Darkhawk, just read it and see what it's like today. Next is Spider-Man Spider's Shadow number 1. And look at that. This thing's split right here. That sucks. I had this problem last month. These feel a little better. But some of the Mylar bags the DCBS shipped these in, they were really flimsy. Like they got a bad batch or something. And it sucks that this one's split. So I don't remember, this says, I see in the corner here it says what if, right there. So this probably is not an in-continuity story, but I like most of the Spider-Man stuff. I will pick it up just to read it because I love Spider-Man. If it turns out to be crap, then I'll just sell it and give it away, whatever. Next is Children of the Atom number 2. This is a regular cover. So I probably picked up a couple of these just in case. This one's split too. See that? That's lame. Probably picked up a couple of those just in case, there was a first appearance in there or something. Next is Joker number 2. So this was supposedly the first appearance of Bane's daughter. I believe it seemed to me that DC just released a, like an unknown retailer event incentive or something with Bane's daughter on the cover. I saw it was going for like $250 on eBay, but that's more than I want to pay for DC spec, that's for sure. I do like, so I read, the first Joker. This is Tinian that writes this. And, I mean, Tinian's stuff is pretty top-notch right now. So, definitely like the Joker. Would recommend that as well. Next is Wolverine, number 11. Got some more Omega Red storyline here. Wolverine, this has been pretty good so far. I think it's one of the better X titles that's still continuing here. Next is Batman the Detective, 6-issue miniseries. Looks like Tom Taylor writes this. So he's kind of hit or miss sometimes. Hubert's artwork, it's okay. But I figure 6 issues, it's Batman. Let's see how it goes. Next is Black Cat, number 5. This is a variant cover, the Heroes Reborn variant. Not quite sure why I got this, but I did. I'm sure that the regular cover is in here somewhere. And Commanders in Crisis, number 7. So this starts a new storyline. I think the book's okay. I mean, it's only 12 issues, so I'll finish it out, and then decide whether or not I want to keep it or just sell the series. Alright, then we got another box. We got the second pack here. Alright, next book is... I wonder which one I got. So this is Boom Studios. I think Boom, yeah. They are publishing Magic the Gathering comic books. I know this has been published before. I want to say maybe Image did it. Never read them. But Boom generally they have like a fresh take on stuff, so I thought I'd pick up a couple of these and just, see if the story's any good. I guess with the Planeswalker variants, I guess there's 3 different variants, and it's just kind of a crapshoot for which one you get, so we'll open that up when I read this and see what I got. I'm kind of excited to read this, like recently my daughter, so she found my stash of Magic cards here that I used to play. I still play a little bit, like tabletop, around the kitchen table type stuff with the wife. My daughter saw it, and she was intrigued, so I've been teaching her how to play a little bit and play with her. So, it's fun, Magic, to kind of go back and revisit that. I do like it. So, excited to read this book and see if it's any good. Next, finally, we have Symbiote Spider-Man number 5. Haven't read these yet. I'm just going to read them 1 through 5. Probably this weekend. I've heard that's pretty good. Greg Land usually doesn't disappoint on the artwork. Next is Batman Catwoman number 4. That's a pretty cool cover. I think this is Jim Lee's variant. Yeah. I do like that cover. Jim Lee still knocking it out of the park. And then we have, I did pick this up. I didn't think I did. So this is X-Men number 19, and this is the Women's History Month variant. Some of these, this is Jen Bartel, I believe. Yeah, she did a bunch of these for Marvel for, what month are we in? April? Yeah, so it must have been the month of April. It was March or April, I don't know. But anyways, she did a bunch of these, and I thought they were pretty cool, just the way that she portrayed some of these, and then they've got, their picture over here. So these are just aesthetically, they look cool. I've got the Hellcat one back there from Iron Man number 7. I think there's a couple more of these in here. Yeah, here's another one. So Black Cat number 4. These covers, I just think, they're really striking. I like them. So definitely gonna slab these just to have for display purposes because I think they're cool. Next is Silk number 1. This is a 5-issue miniseries, I think. See if it's any good. I heard there's supposedly like a cat demon or somebody that shows up in there, a new character. So we'll see. Crossover number 5. I just saw the solicitation for this, number 7. And it looks like Donny Cates is now writing issue 7. I can't, escapes me, the guy that writes it. I want to say Andy Diggle. Don't quote me on it. I'll look and see. Whoever, maybe it's not Diggle. It's Zdarsky, I think. But he wrote Sex Criminals. That's a good series. I didn't, I think it's been like on hiatus for a long time, and I only read it in collected edition form. But when I read it, I didn't really have a lot of high expectations, kind of given the premise. But I was like, it's interesting. But it was a good series, that's for sure. So Zdarsky, I think it is for number 7. So I'm curious, like he writes well. Let's see what he does for issue 7. I still like crossover. Some people kind of think it fell off, but I like it. It's good. We have X-Men 19. This is the regular cover. Next is Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 11. This is what, 32 of 36 on the Sprouse covers. Getting close to the end now. I thought, maybe I would try and slab all these, but I just don't know if it's worth it. They're cool covers, but I don't know. Here is Venom 34. The black cover. I can already see a couple creases on it. That sucks. But they're very noticeable on these black covers. Oh, Noctera number 2. So Scott Snyder writes this Image series. I read Noctera number 1. I thought it was pretty cool, like the premise. Definitely more than some of the Image series I've read lately. So this I definitely recommend. Pick this book up and read it. It's a good book. Next we've got Marauders number 19. Got Callisto on there. Cool to see her back. Excalibur number 20. Not sure how much longer this series is going to go. I can't believe that it's gone this long, honestly. But it's still chugging, and I'm still buying it, even though it's not that great. All right, then we got Planet of the Symbiotes number 3. Here, Cloak and Dagger story in this one, and I think there's also like a new host for Toxin in here. So I think I picked up a couple of these from other sellers off eBay here recently. Man-Bat number 3. This series has been okay. Nothing real groundbreaking, but just kind of more Man-Bat tormented with himself. Here is Magic number 1. This is the regular cover. And I got a second one of those. King Black number 5, spoiler variant. So here you have Eddie. He wields Mjolnir and I think it's like Silver Surfer's board turned into a cosmic sword or something. So I haven't read it yet. I just saw some of the spoilers online. But I'm ready to read this and then see where Venom 35 goes. Like what's the future for Eddie? He looks like he's probably going to be the King of Black, right? We'll see. Star Wars High Republic number 4. Haven't read this yet. Heard the writing's terrible. Just been picking this up because I've got the other Star Wars stuff. Sit down and read it here sometime in the near future. We got King Black number 5. This is a regular cover. And then Amazing Spider-Man 63. Mark Bagley cover. Tombstone's coming back. It's been a few weeks since I read this, so I can't recall off the top of my head what's going on. I'm sure when I read this again, it'll make more sense. But I did like... it's not terrible anymore. It was pretty terrible for a while. Spencer writing it, but it's more tolerable now. I kind of like it. We have Batman 107. Got two of these, and these are actually the last 2 books. I think Miracle Molly appears in here. I'll have to look and see. I know that one of them, maybe 108. I don't remember. Maybe she cameos in this one. But I'll have to read it and see. So anyways, that's it for my DCBS haul. Thanks for sticking around. Let me know if you guys saw any books you like. I'll let you know if they're any good when I read them. And give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.